Hi everyone. I was going to put this on my other channel, but I decided to just do it here. And for some reason, the subject has been hitting me in the head for a few days. So I figured somebody on here needs to hear this. I think I'm going to take my videos from my other channel and put them onto this one. Anyway, so I digress. This is going to be about what if you need to leave an abusive situation. Now, I know most people believe that abuse runs one way and that it's the woman that is always abused and what have you. And I'm here to tell you, no, it's not. That's just not a fact of life. I am, for anybody that doesn't know, a behavioral analyst. I am a psych nurse and I am also a life coach. And I have done this for many years. Um, anyway, I want to let everybody know that if you have to leave a situation, number one, do never, and I mean never, tell the other individual that you're leaving because you will just open up a can of worms that you don't want to get into. Believe me, there's no point in putting yourself in harm's way. So don't ever tell them you're leaving. Just keep it to yourself and make plans, okay? So that'd be number one. Number two, if you have a trusted individual that you know that you could call and say, hey, I'm going to leave. Can I start bringing things to your house that I'm going to have for myself and your kids if you have kids, whatever. If they don't have room for your things and if you can't stay at that individual's house, um, I'll talk later on about how to find housing. But if they can't let you keep things at their house, then get yourself a small U-Haul storage unit. They don't cost a lot. I think last time it was like $30 or what was it? 40. I think it was like 40 or 45 for a 5x6 or whatever. You're not going to need a lot of room. You just need to be able to take the following things there, right? Okay. Um, I need you to get enough food and clothes together for each person that's leaving. And you want non-perishable foods like grab peanut butter, grab jelly, grab bread. They have boxes of milk, Horizon, organic, non-organic. I only eat organic, non-GMO foods, but I think most people don't eat that way. So you can get it either way. I think it's like $17 and it has 8-ounce things of milk in case you have kids and you think you might need milk. Make sure you have that. Make sure you have enough formula and diapers if you have a baby or babies. Um, Always keep your debit card, your license, your insurance, and any important documents where you know where they're at. Like gather all your documents in one space. Obviously, we keep our debit and our license and shit like that in our wallet usually. But make sure everything's in one space. And if you can, or if you feel you need to, start bringing things a little at a time over to this trusted individual's place or to your storage unit so that it's not looking like you know, things are disappearing and the person's going to notice that things are disappearing. If you can leave at one day, then just do that, but make sure everything is in one place in the home so that you're not having to screw around, for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, gathering everything. It will already be gathered. When you go to leave, I guess I should have said this with number one, never tell them that you're leaving. Never do it while they're there, obviously. So wait till they go to work or whatever. You know they're going to be gone for a while. Well, hey, I already have everything stashed. I know where it's at. All I can do is grab it, put it in my car, and leave. If you don't have a car, I hope that that trusted individual you have to call would have a vehicle that they could come pick you up when the time came. Make sure also to keep your vehicle, if you have one, at least on half a tank. Because the day might come and then you don't have the money, but you have that half a tank and you can get that far. and then call your trusted individual, your parents, your whomever, sibling, whatever, and somebody maybe could give you money if you don't have any. Yeah, this is a good one. Did this too. If you have a shared account, stop putting all your money into it. If you're planning this, and it's going to happen in a couple months or whatever, just take a little bit out, put it on. This is what I'm saying. Get one of those cards that you can preload from Walmart, Target, your grocery store, wherever. You can put as much on there as you want. If you have to get several of them, get several of them. I'm telling you, when the time comes, even if you only have 50 bucks, it's 50 bucks that you have to put in that gas tank and get farther away. So really the amount of money is kind of minute. Just keep your car on half a tank. If you don't have a car, like I said, make sure you have previous arrangements. If you don't have somebody that can come pick you up, you can Uber it or what have you. Call a cab. I don't know your situation where you live. You may not have a cab. But have that little bit of money it's going to take you to get from your house to that trusted individual's space so that you're out of harm's way. Um, and oh yeah, so I want to say the reason you want to get one of those preloaded cards is because if you're on a shared account, they can follow everywhere that you're going and spending that money. So you want to leave all ties back there, right? Leave all ties back there, which leads me to my next thing. Uh, oh, and then when you get where you're going, take your part of that money out of there. If you've been putting all your work money in there, what have you, take out whatever you need. Now, all of this is going to happen pretty quick because you're not going to want them to get home and then realize, oh shit, they're gone. The kids are gone. Things are whatever. You you don't want that to happen. So all of this is actually going to happen pretty quick. Whatever money you have in there that belongs to you, get it out of that account as soon as you know you're leaving. The money I'm saying to be saving a little at a time is just enough to get you out of there. Once you're, out of the situation, then you take it and you take whatever's yours. You can always get another bank account somewhere else. Um, okay, so with your phone, I'm going to suggest that you take out whatever important phone numbers you may need out of your phone. Do not take your phone with you. Leave it in a trusted space or put it in a Faraday bag. Now, a Faraday bag that costs about $30 and it blocks all signals in or out. My suggestion would be get a burner phone from Walmart. They're like $30, right? The little cheapy flip, whatever. Put the important numbers in there. Make sure the service is on and you're good to go. I wouldn't keep using that same phone because they might have put a tracker on that phone and you may not know it and you don't want to be tracked. Okay. Now, once you know where you're going, give yourself a couple days to breathe and clear your head, right? If you can't stay where you've gone, start making arrangements for a place to live, maybe a temp shelter, your parents, a brother or sisters, your friends, an apartment, a house if you have the money. Not everybody's not going to have money when they leave. I had plenty enough money when I left. My own money. Um, and I would say that when you get where you're going, I would let law enforcement know what's happening. Now that call is on you. And then if you're filing for divorce or what have you, if you don't have the money, there's always legal aid. Even without legal aid, there is a oh, what do they call it? No, legal aid. Legal aid will do it for you for free, but you don't even need them to do it because you can do it for free. You just file a paper at the court saying that you can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, I think it cost me like $230. It wasn't much. If you have children involved, then you might have to go back and forth because that's how that works when there is child support and whatnot. If you don't want child support for me, He was ordered to pay. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry, I have the fan on and my hair's blowing in my face. He was ordered to pay about $700, and I just told the judge, look, I don't want $700 from him. And they said, well, what would you like? And I said 237, and he's like, Mrs. Blah blah, how do you come up with that and why? And I said, well, because I have one son who's only in the sixth grade and he's already 6'2", and I always have to keep buying him shoes. So I don't want my husband to suffer. I just don't want him to walk away from his responsibilities like he always does. Always does. Um, it was kind of funny because everybody in the court was like, "Oh, I wish she was my wife." Ah. Anyway, I digress. So if you're in this boat, don't think that you have to have a lot of money to get out of it, because you really don't. If you have a car, like I said, just make sure. I always make sure mine's at least on half a tank. Most of the time it's on full. If you can keep it on full, keep it on full. You know, however much gas is in there, make sure you have enough to get away from there. I would say at least 100 miles from there, or to wherever your safe space is that you have already set up to go. Okay. If you don't have the money, please don't think that you cannot do this, because you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Of course, if you have the money to do it, it's a lot easier up here mostly, because everything's the same. It's just makes you feel more secure if you have the money. So I hope this has helped somebody. I don't want to keep talking about this right now. It's getting dark. I had no idea that I was even going to do this. I hope that it's helping somebody. I truly believe that it is, because, like I said, it's been on my head for days and I felt the need to do it. So if you have any questions, leave a comment. I would be more than happy to help in any way that I could. And if you'd like to send an email, it's always be true to you, spelt out, always be true to you at Gmail. And I will do whatever from my end that I can do to at least guide you in the right direction. But please do not stay in a situation that's unhealthy, especially if there's kids involved, because they're learning from you. Okay. And I don't think that this is a one-way street. It's not only women. Believe me. Believe me. I have counseled people on both ends of this. Um, and anyway, much love to everybody. And please do not hesitate to reach out if you feel you need to. Okay? If you have questions, just please ask them. Much love to everybody. Stay well. Till next time. See ya.